but I just started putting money.
That's why. So the money
I,
probably hasn't cleared yet. Has it been over 5 business days since it's cleared?
it has.
Okay, then it should be showing. Go to your account details and it should show you an accurate P&L. If it doesn't, just reach out to their support. Bottom left-hand corner, let me show you on my screen. Click this
Uh-huh.
right here.
Okay.
And this icon says contact us and ask them what's going on. But it should be real time updating you, letting you know on every time in that P&L.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Thank you,
You're
Coach.
welcome. Have a good day. I appreciate you being here.
You too. Thank you.
All right, where are we at? We're at 9:22. I just went live on all the things. Hold on just a moment. Let me post everything up here. Here we go.
Coach, while you were going through your government rant,
Yes.
I was shorting Soxel
Oh.
$660.
I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Good job, Nate. That's so cool. Isn't it great being able to do it no matter the
Yes.
direction? No matter the direction, right?
Yep.
I love that. Nice job, Nate.
Are you able to short pre-market?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just can't put in a
Obviously.
stop. Yeah, you just can't put in a stop, partner. But yeah, you can short. Just remember to be able to short, you guys have to have margin accounts and just be careful when you short, it's an unlimited loss. That just means because if the market continued to go up forever while you were still holding a short, that's why it says unlimited loss, right? Obviously, you'll try to sell it before something like that happens, but know your risks, right? So know your risks.
Is that what they call a short squeeze?
That is absolutely correct. Yep. Because then you're trying to sell to get back the money in your short, but you're actually, because you're now buying it back, you're one of the buyers. So you're actually driving the price up, right? This is why the big short selling hedge fund managers get wrecked because to buy back, they have to buy. And when you buy in this elastic market, it makes the price go up, right? More buyers than sellers, price goes up. Well, guess what? If they have to continue to buy back while it's going up, it goes up higher, right? That's a short squeeze. Now,
Hey, Nate, the federal government, the people of Ukraine, thank you for your $300.
yeah,
I
right.
was saying
Now,
Good
right, exactly. We appreciate what you've done for us. Now, everybody else, listen very carefully. You too, Nate. Don't short into the bell. The reason is because if it was shorted leading into the bell, look at Tesla crashing, by the way. Um, remember the market, if it goes down pre-market, right, which it has been the whole pre-market, that typically will mean it's going to pop at the open because people are like, oh, this is the bottom, and they'll start to buy up. It doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, but it's the inverse of what we normally look at, right? I've been telling you guys, hey, SPY crashes because it was driving up in the pre-market. People sell the money they've made from the previous day. Well, if it's driving down, people typically will buy up at the bell. Okay, not always, but typically, if it's going down, they'll buy up. So look for a pop at the open. So today is the opposite of everything you're used to for a while. Okay, everybody? So this is why I never like to short into the bell, just like we don't long into the bell, right? Because we don't know what the bell's going to do. And you don't want that boop, like, oh, crap, because you don't have a stop in place yet, right? Okay.
yeah, Coach, I've
Yep.
I've never taken a stock into the open. You know that
Good.
because you taught us that early.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And you see
Yeah.
how many times you could have got train wrecked, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
It's like,
yeah.
oh,
Coach,
yeah,
Coach, I'm looking at you on my camera here.
yeah.
God damn. Are you still losing weight?
Yes, sir. 190
Oh my
pounds.
God.
90 pounds.
You look great,
That,
Coach. Good work.
Thank you,
yes,
guys.
that's amazing.
Appreciate
What
that.
are you doing, Coach?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
amazing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been long. I think it's been 6 months now, and I'm only down like 45 pounds, but damn, It's the most I've ever done on a consecutive basis. It's the lowest weight I've had since being since meeting my wife. I met my wife, I was around 180 to 185 pounds. I'm almost back to the weight when I met her. And obviously, it wasn't this kind of weight, right? I'm kind of skinny fat, where when you're a kid, you weren't like that. But, anyways, I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it.
What do you work, man?
Did you say, how am I doing it? Is that what it was going to be?
What did you do to lose all that weight?
Starving my ass off. And I'm
Drugs.
dead serious. It's been calories in, calories out. There's been no added workouts. Hell, I haven't worked out at all. I'll be honest with you. It's been so minimal, just some walking with my wife downtown, barely. It's been every day. I know we're 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes to the bell. Every day, I am between 1,100 and 1,300 calories 6 days a week. And on every Saturday, I'll get up to about 1,800, maybe 2,000. And that's it. It's just been
No
hard.
crustables.
No. And if I did, I would count it as my calories and I wouldn't screw with it. So, yep, absolutely. Like this morning, I actually splurged and got a McGriddle sandwich. Well, guess what? That's 500 calories, right? So it's like I have to count that in there. You don't get to, you can have a cheat day. You can have a cheat meal. No, you can't. I had that my whole life. My whole life was a freaking cheat meal and a cheat day. That's what got me here, right? You start doing that bullshit. I'm just going to go to a buffet. Well, you're going to be there every day. And you're going to be a fat ass again. And I'll be unhealthy, right? And my blood pressure will be up and all the things. So no, it's 24/7. It's every day on the scale, every day watching yourself, every day monitoring what goes into my face. No extras ever. You eat a cookie, goes right off of your calories for the day. You don't get, you know what I'm saying? You don't get the bag of the cookies.
What app are you using to track your calories?
MyFitnessPal. I've used that forever, but yep. Yeah, MyFitnessPal. But because I eat the same thing,
too.
but because I pretty much eat the same things every single day. Okay. Thanks, Sam. Okay. We are 30 seconds to the bell. But again, thank you guys for being here. I want to thank all my moderators. Let me thank them real quick. Thank you to Bruno, Carter, Don, Paul at the beach, Miranda, Unhappily Housewife, Eric's Moto, DT, the female trucker, Luke Skywalker, Jimmy, Brady, David, Mark, Nate, Ted, and Mark McSee. Thank you to all my military family, anybody that's serving or that has served. Thank you to all of my first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and everybody with me. All my truck drivers around the world. There it is. Thank you. Perfect timing. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Let's roll,
Hell
y'all.
yeah. Here we go, everybody. Let's have a kick-ass day. Love your faces. I really do want the best for all of you. Let's have an amazing day. Please, nobody go rogue. Nobody go rogue. Here we go. All right, we're watching the major stocks right now. I can see SPY is sitting flat. It did not pop at the open, therefore I'm anticipating a larger pullback. But please be careful. The first 1 to 3 minutes is going to be extremely choppy. Watch for choppy chop. The whole market is to the downside.
Apple new high.
Thank you. Starting to get a pop. That was the pop then that I'm talking about, right? It pulled huge pre-market.
Yeah, it's a big one for Apple.
Yep. Now, could you imagine if you were shorting Apple at the open?
Oh, yeah, no.
Same with SPY. Look at SPY popping at the open. Be careful, right? Apple to the upside, looking good. NVIDIA, upside. SMCI, upside.
Google to the upside, too.
Thank you. Scouring. SMCI continuing to move up. That's nice. We'll see if it can stay there. CSSE starting to get a pop here. Just a small one. Keep an eye on it. We'll see if it can make any moves. Checking the smaller stocks now while we're waiting. See if we can get any kind of movement. We'll check these again in a second.
Microsoft new lower day.
Thank you. SPY. SPY's flat
It's
here
kind
now.
of flat.
Yep, very flat.
Check a Tesla, coach Tesla.
I'm on it. Thank you. Oh, yep. Tesla's starting to pop to the upside. We'll see if it stays. Tesla's starting to move up nicely here. Okay, that's a good sign. This is why I say we don't short into the open, right? This is dangerous doing that. SPY is flat, but we're starting to see some stocks moving up. So I'm curious to see what this is going to do. Let me check this Meta. Oh yeah, Meta.
Okay.
Meta tanking out here.
As well as Amazon and
And there goes
Microsoft new low
SPY.
day.
Yep, there goes SPY. Now you guys remember what I said about Meta below VWAP, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Where is my straddle person? Who was that?
Frankie Westbalm.
Frankie, are you in here? How's those straddles look? He might be trading the trades. If you can't hear us or if you're busy, don't worry about answering us. I'm curious to see how that works out for you later. Those puts are super printing for him now, though, right? Look at that. Anybody in those meta puts below VWAP?
Yes, coach. I bought a put by I just play around with a put and then I bought the stock after the market
Right.
crashed.
Coach,
Yes.
hot stock PCSA. High of the day, still climbing.
Nice. Thank you.
DJT just popped up 8%.
Oh, wow. DJT. You know, it's funny. I almost called that, but it was only 3% a couple minutes ago. I was like, we'll see. Nice call out. DJT, flying, hot stock pick, PCSA. Thank you. Moving up beautiful. Be careful at this 253 mark. That's a double top on that. Okay, partner? And everybody looking at it. There it goes. If you can get a break at 253, PCSA, that's going to be glorious. Look at that, Nate. PCSA, Nate.
Told us to look at WISA, coach, and WISA went from 5.9 to 6.3.
Yeah, nice. Now, this is a retest on PCSA. This is a retest of the 253. Remember, it has to break and hold above 253. Stops below 253. I'd have a stop about 250 on that one to be safe. Yeah, 250, 247-ish, something like that. So this is the retest. This is it coming down, touching what was once resistance, now support, to see if it's going to break through or go new high. If it stays up above 253, then PCSA has more room to go. DJT, new high a day. DJT, new high a day. 8%, 8.2%. SMCI continuing to run. SPY continuing to pull. Oh, big drop on PCSA. Hopefully that stop just saved your life. Meta. You guys still in those meta puts? Please tell me you are.
Yeah, that's gonna reach a double bottom.
Are you guys with me
anytime.
here? Hello?
Yep.
414. That's going to be a triple bottom at 414. That's collection range the closer you get to it. Yes?
Yep.
I'm up $6,000, coach, real quick. Just let me know the trades.
Yes. Oh my gosh, nice job. Yeah, start shedding down there. It hit 414.46. That was close to that 414. That's a bounce level. That's a huge bounce level down here. I hope you guys all seen this. Here, and here. Remember, it's always just before it. Always just before it. So if you played that correctly, you guys just made a ton of money. Nice job. SMCI continuing to run. Same with NVIDIA. SPY's still in the toilet. Still down. Meta, of course, still down. 15%, but that 414 is support down there.
NVIDIA is still going to the upside, looking good.
Thank you. Let's check our friend Apple. Apple's still up tall. Apple's still up tall.
Hey, Coach.
Yes.
When you think about Tesla and you think about Meta, the only really bad news that they reported was they're going to spend more money on their AI infrastructure.
Correct.
That's really good for NVIDIA.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, they're adding a lot more. Yes. And you know what's funny? So Meta had good earnings and they went down, and Tesla had bad earnings and they went up. Right? This is, you got to trade the trades, man.
We're living in an upside down world. What do you
Right?
expect?
Am I right, Ted? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it sure was. I think it had a lot to do with the run up on both of those stocks, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Coach PCSA just shot up again. Past
Yes.
the old high.
Yes. Nice job. Remember, every time it breaks 253, those are longs, right? And then we put a stop just below it. Over and over and over and over and over again, okay? So the stop is
Copy that,
just
sir.
below the 253, but every time it goes up, you're going to long that, all right? Everybody be cool. Remember, not financial tax or investment advice. Everything we discuss here is for education and trading purposes only. Thank you.
Hey, sorry,
Hey,
quick
Coach.
emergency.
Yeah.
Anyone having issues with the trade? I'm locked out.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I was just gonna ask the same thing. I'm out.
Fuck.
Wait, who's locked? You guys are both locked on what?
E-Trade.
Yep. E-Trade
E-Trade
is
is
locked
down.
out. I am
E-Trade,
I'm
is it
locked out too.
is it on all stocks or only one stock?
The whole
Frozen.
system.
The Power E-Trade, the platform is down.
Okay, do this
Even the
then.
regular E-Trade is down.
Yeah, go to the regular E-Trade, skip the power.
Yep.
That's down also, Coach.
Yeah,
I'm on
only the
regular.
web is available, and yeah,
Only the
is
web.
available.
Okay, go to the web. So the web is working.
Yes.
Everybody to the
Not bad.
web. If you're trading on E-Trade, use the web version now.
I
Hey,
use
Coach,
my
my
phone.
E-Trade
Is that the web?
Hold on a minute. Hamilton only go.
Go ahead, Coach.
No. You tell us because you're leading us right now. We're listening to your voice. Go.
Yeah, no, the only thing that I'm able to do is on the web. I tried Power E-Trade and the E-Trade Pro. Both of those are down. I'm on calls with support right now,
Okay.
but of course I'm on hold.
Okay.
But I do see my positions and everything in the web. I'm not trying to do anything right now though yet.
I got you. Now, you guys, I
I
just
just made a trade on my phone on E-Trade.
Okay,
I
so
just made
check
it
your
on my
phones.
phone. Is that the web?
No, that's not. That's the phone
that'd be
application.
different.
Okay.
Use your phone
I just
application.
did it on the phone app.
All right, everybody,
Yeah.
you can see my
My
screen.
son and me. Sorry.
Everybody can see my screen. E-Trade is reporting outages right now. Can you see my screen? E-Trade outages right here. Look at the spike.
Wow.
Okay.
That's funny. Me and my son both here are trading, and ours aren't down.
Yeah, it could. This could very well be, like a network is down. So if you guys are in different regions of the area, if there is a route down, right, it's going to have to be rerouted through the routers, and that could take a couple seconds or minutes before that happens. I've seen this before when a backbone will fail because it used to be my job. So everybody be cool.
Thank
Can you get in there?
Coach.
Yep.
Coach, get in there and fix it.
PCSA, by the way, still cranking. Somebody said, hey, Coach, raise your hand so I can see who you are. We got too many mics open. Get the hand up quick so I can get you. There we go. Mastermind, go.
Hey, bud, I deposited funds right before the open, and it's saying insufficient settled funds, cash account only to use settled fund to place advanced orders. Does that mean I got to wait the 3 to 5 days?
Yes. So you have to wait for the cash to settle. Or is this in Webull?
It's in Webull, but it's already settled.
All right, then go to support, ask them. Otherwise, if you actually look at Webull, if you look at the transactions and see if there's a settled date, but otherwise reach out to support and ask. CCD, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. I don't know if anybody else is having issues with Webull, but my options chart isn't loading at all. Nothing's moving.
Okay,
It's just frozen.
Let me take a look. Nope, mine is updating in real time. You do have real time data turned on, right? With this lightning bolt on. Yeah, when you guys hear that noise, that beep, ding, 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 it sounds like an alarm. That means my internet's down. So, Tesla popping off. Be careful. Watch 163.75 is going to be resistance. And what could possibly be a good trade at resistance?
E-Trade is back. E-Trade is back.
Okay, E-Trade is starting to come back up. Okay, great. Dave, you got your hand up? Go.
I know we don't talk about this, but this is for the big boys, Nate and others. CMG up $90 today.
Okay, thank you. But we don't talk about it because of what?
I don't know.
It's earnings,
I
earnings.
never
CMG
hear
had
about
good earnings.
CMG.
Was good.
You never hear about it? Yeah, it's because it really doesn't do a whole lot. But yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's good. Good to know. Thank you. Yeah, off
They had
earnings.
great earnings.
Yeah, it was huge off earnings. Look at Meta cranking. Now, I told you puts below VWAP. That is broke VWAP and the 200 and 422. Set up nice. Look at Tesla. Tesla's going to
Hey,
pull
Coach,
back.
can you look at it?
If
Can you
Tesla,
look at AMD?
yeah, if Tesla's going to pull back, it's right here. Yes. AMD, same thing, looking great. AMD is following NVIDIA and SMCI. All of those are going up because of what Meta said. In case you guys are wondering why NVIDIA and all the rest of these are cranking to the moon, it's because last night Meta said they're going to be buying a crap ton of NVIDIA chips. So just so you guys know, NVIDIA, giant news. You hear me? Okay, good. And the rest is sympathy.
Wow, look at Tesla.
And the rest
Beautiful.
is sympathy. So Soxel, let me look for small accounts. Yep, Soxel's to the moon. Anybody in that Soxel watching NVIDIA, AMD, and SMCI?
Anybody else?
I'm in Soxel.
Okay, good deal.
It's like all beautiful.
DJT, new high a day, it looks like over here. Yep, DJT, new high a day. Nice. NVIDIA continuing to crank to the moon. It broke our pre-market, our initial setup at 803. Did anybody hammer that pig above 803 or on the 2-minute EWO? Which was 797. 797 was the 2-minute EWO. Please tell me somebody got in that. Yes? I know Ted did. Anybody else besides Ted?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach.
Yes.
Just to update, I would stay away from trading on E-Trade for right now. It's not updating like it should. It's up, but it's not.
Okay, so it's
not working
dangerous.
right.
Everybody hear that?
Yeah, very dangerous.
Yeah, E-Trade, extremely dangerous to trade with. All of my live members, please be careful. E-Trade is having some huge issues. Okay, so please be careful. DJT, new high a day again. DJT, new high a day again.
Microsoft double bottom.
Nice job. Let's see.
Wow, look at Meta, Coach. Look at Meta.
Coach,
12,
take a look
12
at
candles on
BRT.
Meta. 12 candles on Meta. Straight
Oh,
up.
wow. Yeah.
Meta to the moon.
Yes, I see
Meta
it.
to the moon.
Now,
That's Coach
Yep.
VRT, new high day.
Thank you. Yep.
Moving up nice.
Yeah, that'll also follow. Yep. Thank you. That'll also follow NVIDIA, SMCI, AMD, Soxel, etc. Yeah, Meta. Look at where it bounced. 414. That's what we had marked, right? And if you look at it, this was a perfect setup that everybody in the room knew. Look at this. Everybody sees this, right? Isn't this exactly what we said for our pre-market setup to the downside? Yes? Okay, good.
Yes, Coach.
Yes.
And,
Thank you.
and it's just moving up from where it was a full quarter ago. So Meta's on sale.
Yep, that's nice. Yeah, huge sale. Because in 3 weeks from now, this hopefully should just be a little blip in time, right? Yeah, huge sale. It's funny when you get this overreaction. This thing hit $399 for Meta. It's now almost $430 again, right? Crazy.
Yeah, Coach, yesterday I said that Meta got Netflixed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Keep an eye on Netflix today. I think it's got a potential to move up.
Here we
again
go.
today.
Potential runner. Everybody ready? BRFH. 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 There it goes. Damn, I'm good. Damn. Oh,
That is
yeah.
now a
Look, there it
six-star
goes.
trade, coach.
Meta's not a 6-star until it can break pre-market high.
Got it.
Yep. Well, it's close though. 433.50 will be a 6-star. Yep. BRFH. Did anybody get in on that?
Made money this morning on that, coach.
Oh,
I did.
Job. Nice job.
I did.
Nice job. Just remember, if I got to stop on this one, it's going to be around, well, $2. Let me see. Let me check support.
I'm up $27 already.
Oh, nice job. Yeah, support's at 2. So I would not let that fall below 2. See if that, because it's got 18 million volume. It's a low float at 9 million volume. We'll see if it can drive up. SMCI pulling back now. SPY's just kind of sideways. Starting to look a little heavy here. Let me check SPY. Hold on. Yeah, SPY looks heavy again. SPY could not break and hold VWAP. SPY looks heavy. Looks like it wants to crash again. Yep, there it goes. Yep, SPY pulling. What do you know? Looks like it's doing it on these on the breathe back. You can see that everything breathed back right here. Now,
Tesla's pulling too.
Thank you. Now remember, SPY, our pre-market setup downside is 498.50. You are there now. Okay, so if it's going to bounce, this is where it's going to do it. This also means this is a good collection point. Yes? Okay, good. And remember, if it continues to pull, we can always add in, but at least collect the damn money now. So in case it ricochets and bounces straight back up, you don't lose all the profits you would have made. Yes? Good.
Yep, moving my stops.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, because if it's going to bounce, it's going to do it right here. This is, and it just touched. This spot is touching.
Yeah, I just took my stop.
Yep. And if it pulls and breaks through and holds, add in, right? You can always add in. But
Yep,
what
I'll hammer it again.
Yep. But what I want to train you guys for, though, is collecting the money. See how it's retesting for 98.50 again? Even though it's off by, 3 cents or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's close enough. That is the range. So the other things that I'm watching while I'm watching SPY, I'm watching NVIDIA, right? You should be watching Amazon. You should be watching Apple. You should be watching Microsoft because those are going to have an effect on it. The Magnificent Seven, if they start to do, like if they all start driving up, well, then SPY will start to drive up, right?
Oh yeah, I can tell you that.
So this is why we watch everything in conjunction. This is why our TradingView indicators VIP members are so important because you can put all of that up over on that screen while you are trading right into your other regular trading sessions. So this is why this is great if you're a VIP member to have all those extra tools in front of you.
That was amazing, Coach.
And they
Love
do
that
work
support
because
line.
this is what I have set up and it's phenomenal.
Right. Ooh, big screen. $5,084 today. Nice job. Look at this candle.
20% on Ford puts, Coach.
Oh, nice job.
AGBA upside.
Okay, thank you. Look at where SPY keeps touching. You see this?
Yeah, he has the support right there.
Yeah, but it's hugging it too. It's
That's
not
right.
finding a lot of resilience off of it.
That's right. So
Coach NVIDIA at a double top.
thank you. Now, the one good thing with SPY is this is your channel. VWAP to 499 and 498.50. So this is your home you guys live in until it breaks one or the other, right?
Yeah, 50
Yes,
cents.
sir.
Now, isn't it nice though that we called out 498.50 before it got here so you all knew where?
You called it right there.
Right? Before the
On the
belt. There
money.
it goes.
There's the break.
Yep, there's the break. This is the ad. There's the ad on the break, right?
Just hammered it.
Yep, nice job.
They stop.
Yes. Nice job.
700% on IWM puts,
Oh my,
Coach. Thank you.
yes. Oh my gosh, DJ Vinny. Do you know why, DJ Vinny?
What's that, please?
Because you continue to give to others. So God's like, you know what? I'm just gonna load the boat for DJ Vinny. Right? Your boat is full of fish now, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
A
Gotta
giving
get a bigger
heart.
boat.
Yep. A giving heart.
Because he signed up for a VIP green yearly.
Oh, nice job. Congratulations, DJ Vinny. That's awesome. Nice work.
Sir.
That's
Yes,
beautiful.
sir.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, his cup is overfloweth now. I love that.
11 days consecutive. 11 days consecutive, Coach.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so proud of you.
And that is, let me remind everybody, that is from the Learning How to Grow a Small Account Part 1.
Yeah, that's beautiful. 11 green days in a
Gold
row.
nuggets, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome. Great job. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. So nice. So nice. Look at
Coach, I'm
Apple.
gone for the day.
All right, Nate. How'd we do today? Did you do okay?
I can't seem to break 10,000. I'm right at almost 10,000. It's rough.
Well, this is bullshit. It ain't even worth showing up
Yeah.
anymore for that.
Yeah, I'm talking about taking a day off.
Goodness gracious. I hear you, man. Well, congratulations. Nice job. We love you, man. Have an amazing day.
All right. See y'all later.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
y'all in the morning.
Absolutely. Thank you for helping everybody this morning. We love you, brother. You're awesome.
All right.
We don't
Thank
care.
you.
We don't care what Dawn says. You're an amazing person.
NVIDIA in your high.
NVIDIA in your high day.
She said, ha ha. Spy new Loa day.
You always type that to me.
I know. That's great. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Spy. So Spy now at 498 is support. So I hit 13 right there. So now your new channel is Spy 498 to 498.50. This is where you live now, okay? This is your new channel. All right? If it breaks to the upside, you know you better not be in puts. If it breaks to the downside, you know you better not be in calls, so on and so forth. If you're a master scalper, you already know what to do. Right here are calls, right here are puts. Right here are calls, right here are puts. Right here are calls, right here are puts. Yes?
Yes, coach.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
NVIDIA in your high.
Thank you.
Did that channel trade 2 times today. Incredible.
Yes.
Thank you, Coach.
Nice job. Nice job. And it's hard to execute because sometimes you got to be really fast and it can go, sideways on you. So if you can master that, which by the way, if you guys want to learn how to channel trade, which is exactly what I'm teaching you, that is in our How to Grow Small Accounts. This training right here that we're doing now is inside of that How to Grow Small Accounts. You guys can buy it at AmericanDreamTrading.com. You do not have to be a member. I repeat, you do not have to be a member to get that training exactly right there. How I've made multiple people multiple millions of dollars off of that exact training. Results not guaranteed. Doesn't mean you're going to buy the program and become a millionaire. I'm just saying this is the exact training.
Coach, you got a second, please?
Yep, go.
The course tonight, I understand that you edited after before you put it back on. How much difference is it between the actual course live and the editing part of it?
For which one, partner?
The one for, wasn't it tonight we're having one?
Oh, that's a workshop class.
Right.
So
how much difference?
The main difference is really all we're doing is we're cutting out all the dead air, right? So we've got software that kills all the pauses. So it will... So think about it. Our workshops are exactly 1 hour and they should never go a minute over. If that's the case, we might be able to condense that down to like 50 minutes, right? We get rid of all the dead air, all the spaces, all that stuff.
Okay.
So yeah. So if you missed the live, it's okay. It's just a more condensed, edited, cleaner version. Make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, I was just concerned about that. Something came up and I got to work late.
Yeah.
All right.
Now the benefit, obviously, Adib, is when you show up, you are live and you get to ask questions, right? That's the benefit.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Yep. So if it's like, oh, I want to know about this, well, that's your shot. Okay, real quick, I'll get to those hands that are up. You got it. 498 was the break right there. Look at that. There goes your SPY,
Yeah,
new channel.
All right, coach.
Yep, new channel. There it goes. And that was quick. And there's your retest.
Yeah, I think that
Also,
was
what's
just a week.
beautiful is all big 7 pulled it at the same time.
Yep.
It tested it, but it's supporting.
Yep, I agree.
No appeals.
I agree. It was that was super quick. So again, if you're like, oh, you get in puts and then it goes against you, well, get right back out. That's called scalping, right? That's master scalping. And you know above 498, those are calls. We've already gone through this. So if you're like, oh, I got burned right here, well, now you're making money. Your stop is right here. You are now in a call. Why? Because what was once resistance is now support. That means I'm to the long side. I'm trying to work my way up to 498.50, so on and so forth. Over and over and over and over. And if you can't handle the mechanics, you can't handle the speed, you can't get in and out. You're like, oh, you can't do it. Not for you. Now look, there goes your calls. You see what I'm saying? Yes.
Nana said, that's your levels.
There's your, yep. Does that make sense, everybody? But look, so if you're like, oh man, I got burned on these puts. Well, guess what? You just doubled the amount of money you made on that call. And right there, 498.50. That's where you collect, right? Didn't we already talk about this? Over and over and over and over and over. Now we're in here again. Now we wait for a break or a break. Otherwise, calls, puts, so on and so forth. And all we do is make money. All we do is make money. Right? Okay, good. All right, hands are up. Scott, go.
Hey, Coach. Quick question. I bought a May 31st Apple call.
Okay.
With unsettled funds on Tuesday, and I was looking at the 1-day chart, and it looked pretty solid. I'm up 50%.
Okay.
And I want to take my profits, but at the same time, I can't. I just sent Webull a question to see if I'll receive a good faith violation, but at the same time, I'm also trying to decide if I should just wait it out since it's such a long contract.
Okay, so there's two things going on. When did you buy it? Because you said it was with unsettled funds, which is only 2 days. If it was from
I bought it on Tuesday, so I didn't know if today means
no, it should be cleared.
Day 2.
Yeah, no, today.
Okay.
Yeah, today should be cleared. Wednesday, no, at the end of today. So you're right. It wouldn't be till tomorrow. But yeah, reach out to them. But it should be 2 days. So yes, the first day you bought them is not a cleared day. Wednesday, Thursday's cleared means Friday is available.
Okay, so basically the third day is the okay.
That's
gotcha.
correct. Yep.
Cool.
Now, if these were options, it's only 1 day. So every other day it's cleared, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Correct.
Yep.
Shift change.
10 o'clock. But just reach out to them and ask them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Appreciate
and remember, everybody, May 28th, everything's going to go to a 1 day. So there will be no more 2 days for shares. It'll all be 1 day. So everything should be available next day on a cash account, which is going to be awesome.
About time.
Yes, that's going to be amazing.
Coach, when you're buying through Webull, once you put the number down that you're interested in buying, it'll tell you how much you can buy with what money you have in the account. It'll give you that option.
Correct. Now, real quick, before I get to these other two hands. Now, I told you guys to buy puts at 498.50, yes?
Yes.
Yep, I said calls. I said get those calls here. And right here, I said puts. Now, look at this. That's a payday and a half. Am I right?
I did it, Coach. You were right.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Yep. And now look at right here. Now, if this breaks and holds, I don't get rid of it. But if it doesn't, if it just sits here flat, I get rid of at least half right here. But if it stays below it, I'll just hold on to those puts now because you're already in the running, right? Because you bought them here and it broke here and here. So now you got a little bit of time to see if it's going to make new low before I have to worry about getting rid of them. Does that make sense? You got basically to here now. And here we go. New channel. That's beautiful, man. If you guys did that, if you did exactly what I trained you to do or exactly what I just said to do 4 minutes ago, you just made a lot of money. I said puts at 498.50. This was our previous level of resistance, right? And I said to keep doing it over and over and over. Okay, good. Nice job. All right, there's your new level of support, 497.60. So everybody's now marked this. Now we've got a little line right here. Ding! There it is. See it? There you go. You see how it's giving it to us? Now we know. Repeat rents, master scalpers. Okay, hands up. KB, go.
Yeah, Coach, I was looking at that on the 15-minute. Again, it went past the pre-market low, and then look at it on SPY. Like, I continue to look at that 15-minute
That's correct.
through your video that says, like, when that thing goes pre-market low,
Yep.
you're pretty much down for the day.
Absolutely.
I'm in it, so awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice job. So what that is mid and large cap stocks, if the first 15-minute candle cannot break the pre-market high, typically it will be down for the day. Obviously, the first 15-minute candle only got to 499, so it had to beat 503.40 in the first candle. Otherwise, most likely it's down for the day. Yep, and that's a pretty good rule of thumb. It's not always guaranteed, of course, but it's another tool for your belt, right?
For me.
Yep, it would take now the other thing, remember I always talk about SPY down 1.5% is massive. Guess where we're at? 1.5%. This is one of the worst days ever. Just so you know, 1.5% in SPY is absolute garbage day. It takes a lot to move the S&P 500 1.5 full percent one way or the other. That is a lot of Van damage right there. So we'll see what happens now. That was KB yodeling. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Coach. I'm not usually a Mushik person, but I just want to thank you. Joining ADT this year actually, has been the best decision of my entire life, and I just humbly want to thank you from my heart.
Appreciate you, man.
Peace out.
Yeah, glad you're here.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah, glad you're here.
Thank you.
Yep. Here you go, a little mush for you, a little hug for you. Oh, that's so nice, Matt, right there. Little man's hug, all right, okay? It's a man's hug.
No, I really need a shooting star sticker. I'm looking forward to that one.
You got to do the pat, coach, or it's not a man hug.
Yeah, I did. I did the pat. I did the pat on the back.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep, I got you, right? I got you.
Come out with the recording mushy.
Yeah, mushy. That's awesome. Glad to have you here, man. It's an honor and a privilege to work with you every day. Okay, so SPY found it at 497.50. Didn't I say to mark this as support? I said that. Yes?
I hammered calls.
There it is. Oh my gosh, dude, you're just killing it. I think you've gotten like every one of these.
It's like playing ping pong with myself.
It is. It really is. You're executing these perfectly.
Coach, VRT up almost 4%.
Thank you. Good call out. VRT continuing to climb with NVIDIA, SMCI, AMD. Q's found resistance. It looks like around 420. If you guys, VIP members, look at your 2-minute EWO indicators, indicated at exactly 420. And what do you know? It's exactly where it pulled back. It's crazy. Okay, I already got those questions. Okay, good. Yeah, appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Listen, everybody that's watching for free, sorry if the sound is cutting out. That could be because of my internet over here, so I apologize in advance to you guys that are watching live. If you guys have any questions, make sure you let us know, and myself or a moderator will help to answer those questions any way we can. At any time throughout our day, of course, you guys can join us at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Memberships starting at $200. You can see right now we have 532 members, paid members that are inside of our Zoom. As soon as you are a monthly member, that's just the minimum to get into our Zoom. You can talk on the microphone. People are actually able to raise their hands and ask any questions that they want. These are, of course, not paid actors. These are people actually inside of our room. This is why we are the fastest and largest stock market community that has ever existed. And I thank all of you for that. So thank you again so much for everybody being here. We do appreciate it. By the way, my name is Chad, aka the Coach. I have been trading for 32 years now. I train around 100,000 people per day, every day. We've been live a year and 9 months just about right now, which is crazy. American Dream Trading has been in business now for about 3 years and a couple months. So it was February 2021. Yeah, February 2021 is when we started, I believe. I'm almost positive. But anyways, we've been around a long time. I've been, of course, helping people a very long time. I have trained people my whole life, whether it was doing what we're doing or in the IT world. That's where I come from. Right? I've owned my own businesses for a very long time. I have my own business for 17, almost 18 years. I had 5 locations, 40 full employees, handling everything from FBI, all the local municipalities, the police departments, the fire departments, all the ambulance companies, entire hospitals, lots of school districts. So I handled big, huge school districts like Avondale School System, Detroit Country Day, handled all their systems. I've done a lot of work with like robotics, Fanuc Robotics, a lot of insurance companies, right? Jackson National Life. I've done a lot of automotive stuff, Cadillac Luxury Car Division, GM, Lear, Ford, name it. I've done it. A lot of hospitals, again, Blue Cross Blue Shield, some of the largest companies literally in the world. I did all of their support and services and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I've been around the block. Of course, I handled 167 different credit unions in Michigan. I handled a lot of banking systems, so I have a huge financial and business background. So I had to train all the tellers, all the bank managers, everybody on how to handle their own systems, going from old systems to new, swapping out old antiquated systems like WinTep, right? Everything on the back end, putting in brand new systems using Oracle or SQL or whatever we were going to use for them, putting people online banking. So I have a huge financial, industrial, production, manufacturing background. I've seen it all. I've done it all. I've created all the processes for all of them. Mark IV Automotive, Dayco, everything you can imagine. I've done it. I've worked in it. I've seen it. I've assisted in making everything better. This is why when I hit the ground running with American Dream Trading, we were able to hammer this thing, right? Because I've been in technology my whole life, leading the largest of the largest companies in the world. So I knew exactly how to do it. Of course, I had a YouTube tech channel for 8 years now or something ridiculous. So I've done a lot of this. I've already done lots of live shows. I always had live guests on my shows, of course, talking about technological advances and things that were coming up. So I always had to be on the forefront of technology, news, information, money, finances, and this is where all of this came from. So if you've never known where I come from, or if you're just watching me for the first time, this is what I've done my whole life. This is why we have been recognized, top sales and service. This is why we were featured over at Inc.com. This is why, though, we were able to hit the ground running. We have such an amazing support staff over here. We have almost 20 moderators standing by to assist you and help you. This is why, right? We are a large corporation. This is a real business. This is not the little kids you're watching drawing Fibonacci retracements and all the other stuff at night. This is the real deal Holyfield that you ran into today. So if you are spending time with us and this is your first time, appreciate you. Love your faces. Thank you for being here. Stick around. We got lots of stuff going on. Of course, the first thing in the morning, we're always talking about live, hot things that are happening. Then throughout the day, we go into more training mode once it starts to slow down. Like I said, Q&A all day long. And when I'm not here live, because I am live every day for you guys for free from 9 to 11, our moderators, though, then take over and we are live for you every day as a paid member from market open to market close. And then don't forget to join us in the aftermarket every single day at 4:30 p.m. Eastern with Dawn and everybody that shows up on the panel over there. So we are everywhere you want to be all the time. Appreciate you guys. There you go. SPY, by the way, look at this bad boy. So if you bought it, that $497, what I have marked, $497.60 for support, you guys got paid all the way up to VWAP. Congratulations.
Coach Meadowbrook, pre-market, and double top.
Yep.
Thank you.
Voxel. It's ready.
Thank you.
NVIDIA, SMCI.
Thank you. Yep, Soxel continuing to run. Q's broke through that level of resistance that we talked about. Remember 420? SMCI is over here on a double top. If it can hold up here, SMI is gonna have a huge pop. NVIDIA also broke the double top over here, looking good. It's looking real nice. And of course, as Ted called out, oops, that means that vert, yep, vert straight up. Look at this stair stepping on vert. Good call out on that, Ted. Look at it, just perfectly stair stepping up. That is a stairway to heaven.
Very nice.
Look at that thing. Look at this. Jeez, oh, Pete's. That's beautiful. There goes SPY now breaking above VWAP. Bullish above, obviously. Q's continuing to drive to the upside. SMCI has to break this level before it can make a new level up. Otherwise, this is just a cup with a double top. Be careful here on NVIDIA and SMCI. If these are going to pull, they're going to do it here. I see your hand up. Give me 1 second. Let me look at these. No, NVIDIA's, yeah, it's cleared. It might try to come back to retest this 814.25, but that looks pretty damn clear. Let me look. SMCI. Yeah, SMCI is at the double top. Again, this has to continue to break and hold. Look at Meta. Meta above VWAP. 2-minute EWO is a go, go, go. Look at that. Wow. Very nice. Anybody 2-minute EWOers out there? What are you in and what's it doing? Anybody in a 2-minute EWO on anything right now? Talk to me.
IWM. IWM 2 minutes.
Oh.
Man on Tesla.
Okay, you're in a Tesla.
Meta about 27%.
A Meta 27%. Nice job, Freddie.
Apple put starting coach.
Okay.
TSM 53%.
TSM 53%. Nice job. Dave?
NVDL. Riding the 2 minute with NVIDIA.
Nice job. That's Todd's money.
Newcomer on NVIDIA and Meta combined.
Okay, good job.
Hey, Coach.
Yep.
I bought a cash secured put on TSM.
Oh, nice job. Let me take a look. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I pull a 2-minute EWO put.
Nice job.
It's just now forming.
Nice job. Make sure you guys are following the rules on all the 2-minute EWO stuff. Now, SMCI, this is where I was talking about. SMCI has to hold this level. All right. This is a retest. James, you got your hand up. Go.
Yeah, Coach. Just trying to be more active in the group and help out where I can. Someone was asking about shift change, what it meant.
Oh, good.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't mislead them or, I'm wrong.
Yep.
Basically just like it's group slang, like our 8 a.m. shenanigans is just basically a change in market volume.
That's correct. Yeah, more people are coming in. The Asian market opens, right? There's a lot more volatility. Now look at SMCI. But yes, you're absolutely right. It's an increase of volume because more traders show up. Do you see SMCI? Do you see exactly what I was talking about? Everybody?
That's that double top.
That's right. And I said it has to hold up there, right? I said this is the day. Didn't I say this is a dangerous spot? Isn't that exactly what I said?
One of your most favorite trades.
Absolutely. It is my favorite trade. A double top. Oh, I'm putting that thing right to hell.
Look at Dell. Dell keeps making new high nonstop monster all morning.
Thank you. Yeah, this
Pfizer's crashing out all day.
Tesla's a push on double top now, Coach. Tesla.
Is it? Okay, Tesla. Okay, let's take a peek. Yeah, good call out. Let's take a peek. Yep. So Tesla around this 164.75, right where it's at, right here. Right? Let me look. Oh, yeah, this is exactly where you have to be extra cautious. And for a new trader that have no idea and they'd walk right into this minefield, right? Like, oh, I'm going to buy calls now. And then it's going to go, oh, damn it. It's going to pull back. Then they're going to sell off. Then it's going to drive back up. And they're like, every time I get in a trade, right? Yep. Because all of you before you were here, that's what you would have done.
I used to be that guy.
Yep. I was going to say, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You're like, you just see it going up and you're like, oh, it's just going to keep going up. No, these are areas. We must look at these areas because then you can buy in at a better price.
It's up real good. I better buy in now.
Yeah, you're like,
I learned
right
to
now.
wait on double top and double bottom.
Yeah, I like puts on double tops. Yep. That's my jam. And it might be short-lived, but I don't care because I know that most likely, even if it's short-lived, like it did right here, it hit, pulled back. Look at that. That's money in the bag. That is money in the bag. Even if it drives now, I don't care. I hit it right at the exact spot. It pulls back. I'm out. I make my money. It's beautiful. It's glorious. This is glorious.
Coach, as you say, you like big puts.
Tesla double top.
I do. I like big puts, and I cannot lie.
Buys on a double top too.
Thank you. There goes Tesla breaking through.
Yeah. SPY 499.15 breaking hold above is going to be a direction change.
Yeah, and remember, yeah, if it can get up to that 550 cents, I have marked.
This is a direction change.
Yep. Yeah, that's a great move. Look at that.
First 2 minute EWO.
Now 1018 with a drive like that, somebody's on the news. Somebody's on the news with that kind of spike. Now, all right, VIP members, masterclass, ready? Let me kill those mics. VIP members, masterclass, ready?
Hit it.
Hold on. Okay, right here. I want to show you something. See the crossover? See the crossover? See the crossover?
Love the crossover.
You see this? You see it right here?
Yes, sir.
Right? And now look, resistance, and see how it's breaking above? That's bullish. Resistance, look at where SMCI was. Look at this exact level. Look at exactly where NVIDIA is. This is resistance. You see how we can use these charts to our, look at this resistance. That's going to pull back. It's going to be right there, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So this is where we want to be looking at these levels, right? This will give us more assistance on our scalps along with our 2 minute EWOs, etc. But we must use this stuff in conjunction with what we know to help us. Look at the Qs. They broke this resistance level and skyrocketing. See it? Very bullish on the Qs.
Yeah, it's my second 2 minute EWO.
Yep. But this is why it's imperative that we watch each one of these levels over and over. I cannot stress this enough. Yes, go.
Yes, sir. I missed that because I'm driving. Does anybody have a time on YouTube for that right now? So I can go back and look.
Yep, 10:20 Eastern.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you.
You got it, partner.
Which line is your 200, Coach?
The bottom green one, Coach. Bottom left corner. All the way down there.
This one?
No, all the way down. I think because you're down here near that. Yeah, that one. That's your 200, Coach.
Is it? I don't know. Hold on. Let me look. Let me pull it with this in conjunction because I don't know. Hold on one second.
Looks like a lower channel. That's too straight.
Yeah, let me see. Where...
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, you're right. It's the lower channel. That's the lower channel. I can't see the 200.
Yeah, let me get rid of this.
It should be green in the. I don't see your 200 then. My bad.
I don't see it either. Let me look.
Anyway, you're above VWAP. You got the second 2 minute EWO. You got a cross, and you're above 499.15, and it looks like it's confirming. So you got 4 indicators, 4 bullish indicators.
Correct. Right. And you just have to be careful of this upper limit. Now, remember, this is another thing, right? And I tell you guys all the time, right as it's about to, look at SMCI pulling exactly where I said. Hold on. Look at this. You see this?
Okay. Coach.
Yep.
Just to add into the SMCI, I went with a different one today. I got in right at the 2 minute EWO on MU, caught it right at the bottom. Just got out with an 85% gain. Took
Oh, wow.
$149 to 276.
Nice job.
And I got
Nice job.
I put a line in at the double top as you were saying it and got out. Didn't take a chance. I'm taking the green.
Nice job. That's a win right there. Nice job.
That girl.
Now take that money right out of the market, right? Pay on something.
Yep.
So right here,
You go, Doc.
SMCI, but this is what I was going to say. Remember, anytime it's about to cross, I always look for a pullback. So if it's going up and it's about to cross, there will be a pullback just before it crosses. Like it's last stand, right? So sometimes I can trade that in the scalp right here. It's going up, it'll hit that cross. I'll hit it on the slight pullback before it actually crosses, and then it gives me the bullish sign. So a lot of you, so right here again, right when it's about to cross over, look what it does. Pull back. See it? Every time it gets really, usually when it gets really close to crossover, it will pull, and a lot of times I can make some quick money on it just before it pops, continues to run, and then you're in the bull setup.
Coach, look at Meta.
Yep. That's beautiful.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's nice. 2-minute EWO for the win, right?
Super, super.
Yes, that's a very nice setup.
Wow.
Does anybody get in?
start?
Does anybody get in the 2-minute EWO above the VWAP right here?
I mean, 160, Coach.
Oh, nice job.
Look at MU drop. Yes, not today, baby.
Oh yeah, is that where you sold it right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job. Nice
And
job.
then on the spot, for 30%.
Third green EW.
Thank you. Okay.
Those shares, not contracts.
Thank you, Max. You got your hand up. Go ahead.
So I'm in on a couple of these meta contracts. It's looking great. And I'm just struggling of like how to manage the stop when you have such a big spread with a bid and the ask.
50,
'Cause it's like
50%.
earlier it was like the bid was like would put me negative, but at the ask I'm like well positive. And like how do you think about managing your stop when you have big spreads like that?
Okay. So you're in options, right?
Correct, yeah.
Now, did you buy when did you buy them? What time?
Great question. If I look here, I got just as it started pulling that first touch to VWAP, I got in with 1.
940.
And then when I saw it break above VWAP, I got in a second, and I'm up 27%.
Okay, good. All right. So all I'm doing is I'm just putting some lines to kind of give me a visual reference. So these are probably where you got them somewhere in here, I would assume, right? Does that look right? Did I lose them?
I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, I remuted. Yes, correct.
Okay, good. Yeah, you don't need to remute. I'm talking to you. Okay, so these are the spots. All right, so this is a good setup, and it never broke back below VWAP. How many contracts are you holding, just so I know the whole story? 10?
I got 2 contracts.
2?
To June 7th. 2 contracts to June 7th, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so you know you're going to do a 50-50, right, sell-off. So at some point, you're going to get rid of half and then half, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because we don't do it all at once. Okay. All right. So here's how I would do this. I would split the difference. Let's say, because we got to have some sort of number. Let's say you paid $1 for these contracts. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And now you said you're up, 30%. So it's now $1.30.
Yep.
I split the difference. $1.15 will be my stop. Now, here's the thing. You are up so much. You're up so high that I give it breathing room. The farther away this goes, okay, say you're up 50%. Well, if I'm up 50%, I only need to have about, 20%. I don't need to be 25%. The farther away you go, so if you get up to like 100%, well, you could have a stop at like 60%, right? 70% is probably too tight, but the farther away it goes, the more room to give it to work, right? Because you don't want to have such a tight stop that even on a little slight breathe back, oh, I got out, and then it drives the rest of the day. So the farther it goes from where you paid for it, the more rope you give it. You allow more room. Don't tighten the stop. It's the opposite. In the beginning, the stop is tighter, right? because you know if it breaks below VWAP, you know to get out right away. But if it goes above it, we loosen it up, loosen it up, loosen it up. Let it work. Let it do its thing and leave it alone. You're already green, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just what makes me, I guess, nervous about it. I see such a big spread between the bid and the ask.
Yeah, don't worry
and
about
it
that.
sounds like I should worry less about that. Just focus
Yeah,
on the stop, on
exactly.
my percentage gain that I'm trying to preserve.
Yep. All you care about is the mid price. I never look at the spread. Now, the only time I do look at the spread is when I'm purchasing it to make sure I don't pay the wrong premium, right? So the mid is all you care about because guess what? When you sell it, you're going to sell it at mid, right? So you don't care what the bid or the ask is because the mid is the actual price people are paying for it. Okay.
Got it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you paid, what did you pay for them? Does it show what the average is, the average price?
Yeah, my average is 20.97, and it's and the bid ask is 26.25 and 29.60. So
just the mid. What's the mid? All you care is the mid. What's the mid?
I can't see. 1 second. Mid is 27.55.
There you go. That's all you care about. Don't worry about anything else. Don't look at anything else. The rest is all, it means nothing to you. All you care about is what is the mid price. Yep. The others don't look at them at all. You don't care at all about them. All right.
Coach Teacock's down.
Okay. Thank you.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Hot stuff.
Oh, he scared the shit out of me.
In the hot stuff. In the hot tub. Woo. Ambitious man. Go ahead.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
I wanna thank you and thank you everyone here. Yesterday your words inspired me to talk and ask questions, and I had a question yesterday and asked people after you left. So people helped me with my question, and Ted felt me you wanna help and you want support. He begged me to do one-on-one with David. I really appreciate it. It's really touched me. So God bless you, Coach, and God bless Ted and everyone here. And I really thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Really do. And I know yesterday I got on my rant for a while, but it was for moments like that, right? If I can help one more person, to me it was worth it, right? This is one more person.
Ted paid for that.
Yep.
Ted paid for his one-on-one, man. That was awesome. That was beautiful.
Did you, Ted?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even
really appreciate him.
I didn't even hear
He's
about
got a great
that.
story. He got 3 kids.
Oh wow.
And it was just one of those moments that I know if you were here, you would have thought the same thing. He's got a great story.
Wow.
And all we need to do is get his fundamentals corrected.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm happy to help out, and I'm looking for updates.
Absolutely.
God bless you. God bless you, Ted. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Ted, man. We appreciate that, buddy.
You have made the great family, Coach here.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate that. That's really cool, man. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Excuse my accent, sorry.
No, don't be excused. We love it. We welcome
you're good,
everybody.
man.
We welcome everybody here. Everybody is welcome here. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you.
Because Coach, he was like asking for some safe accounts, and we were talking about, he's talking about dividend accounts.
Yep.
And I'm like, let's get your fundamentals in place and do better than the dividends accounts.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's wreck those things. Yeah, dividend accounts. I mean, if you have
his
tons,
kids, right? His
yeah,
kids
if you
should be in
have
growth.
Yeah, if you have tons of money, right? Dividends are great. I see it all the time. Some of them will drive me crazy, like the O. Have you guys seen O? And I just keep seeing people, this is great. It's a fire sale. It's the best. I love it. I'm like, O has
on the way down.
Yeah, I'm like,
O Realty on the way down.
O has not been profitable in over 5 years. Seriously. I'm like, what? They're like, I bought more. Oh, I'm like, so let me get this straight. It's been down 20%. Here, I'll flip my screen. This is the stuff you have to be careful of. This is the stuff that drives me nuts. This is the crap your hedge fund manager will be pushing till they're blue in the face. O is down 20%. This is a 5-year chart. 20%. Year over year, minus 14%. So if you made 3% on the dividend, you just lost 11% because your intrinsic principal value is in the toilet.
Coach, I'm bag holding that damn stock, by the way. I hate it.
It's funny because I see so many of the fake gurus out on Twitter talking about this. Look at year to date, January to now, you're down 7%. And they're like, this is great. I'm like, you're never getting the money. It's gonna take forever. And I'm just like, why? There are other things that you could be doing. But again, people do what they do. And I see it all the time. Every time I see it, though, and I post it on Twitter, I'm like waiting for the backlash. But then people see what I'm talking about. And I will post this screenshot. And I'm always like, why? Why are
I just
you
put
in that?
I put like my tax money in, like the money I need to pay taxes. I put that in a save for a dividend area.
Sure.
Is that
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, that's
okay.
really all I do with that.
Yeah, just, listen, dividends are great. I have no problem with dividends. Dividends are awesome. You can actually make up to what, $86,000 per year for a family of 2 without even being taxed at all. If dividends was your only income, dividends are great, right? I love that. I think it might even be 6 figures with tax. I'd have to look it up. There's an exact number to it. Dividends are awesome, but it's just like stocks when we invest. They better be the right ones, right? Just because you're in dividend stocks doesn't mean they're going to be great.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I
got to
mean?
prune the garden, right, Coach?
Yeah. And here, this is the rub. This is what really gets me. Let's say your hedge fund manager, right? Now, they're not all bad, but let's say your hedge fund manager that you got fresh out of school that, right? They just hired. He's a shiny new quarter. Is he going to be great? Right? Kid has no idea. He hasn't lived through generations and market conditions and decades of he just came fresh out of school and he bought a crap load of O for you. So not only are you down 20%, every single year he collected 1% of your entire portfolio, and he probably charged you $100,000 if you have a large account. So it doesn't matter if you made money or lost money, they still made money. I'm like, This is why I love to train and educate and get you to where you need to be. Now, some of you are going to be able to find somebody that's really good, or you don't want to do this on your own, or right, maybe you're running businesses and you don't have time to be messing around with market manipulation and changing hands and making day trades. And well, that's great. Then you do want to hire some sort of financial person that is handling your money. But for those of you, right, that can learn, that do have the time to learn, do have the ability to learn, there is another way. It doesn't mean this way is better or that way is better. There is another way, right? Not financial tax or investment advice, because every time anybody buys or sells anything, there's always an inherent risk. It doesn't matter what you're doing. There's no such thing as a guarantee. There's no such thing as a safe bet. None of that exists in the real world. All I'm saying is I want to show you a different way. There are other ways, right? Ambitious man, go ahead. You got your hand up.
I'm done, Coach. I was talking.
Oh, I got you. Yep, you got it. Okay.
Thank you.
You got it, man. Great job. Ted, again, appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Doing the work that I'd be doing in here. I love your face, man. That's why he's a moderator, right?
You have made a great family behind you, so.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. And again, right, we might not all see eye to eye. We might not all be on the same political thing. We might not all care about the same stuff. We might not see religion the same and all. That doesn't matter. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I mean, that's the beauty and magic of being here in America with the freedom of speech and the freedom of expression and be able to talk and have your own thoughts and do your own things. That's awesome. This is what we're here for. You don't have to agree with everything I say. I don't have to agree with everything you say, right? We can meet in the middle and we can have conversations about it, right? I have a viewpoint. You have a viewpoint. There's nothing wrong with that. I can believe in God. You can believe in, right? Allah, Buddha, Muhammad. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to believe in, that is the beauty of where we are. you can believe in no God, right? This is the strength that we're at. You can be black, white, Asian, green, purple. I don't care where you come from. You know that. Whatever you want to be, whoever you are, whatever background you can come from, rich, poor, middle class, doesn't matter. So just like the way we're supposed to be, we are the melting pot here, right? All of us. We should be able to be whatever we are. Come as you are, man. That's how I feel. Listen, if you guys are listening to this ghetto ass kid from the streets, right? It's okay. We're okay. We all come from weird, dark, crazy, traumatic past, regardless of how traumatic. We all have baggage. We all come from weird ass families or family members. Nothing is perfect. Everybody's tarnished, right? It's okay. Green for goals. Go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, I just wanted to say I used to be a financial rep in my early 20s for a
Yes.
few years.
Yep.
And I never felt like a bigger fraud. When I started, they just said sell the company's products.
Yes.
And
right.
then when I would sell the company's products, I'd get a higher payment
Kickback.
than if I'd sell a different one.
Yep.
And then I'd say, well, aren't we supposed to research which ones are best? And they'd say, no, there's mutual fund managers, they know what they're doing. Just sell it. Look what your best bonus is and sell those things.
Yeah,
It was such a scam.
It's brutal. I appreciate you stepping forward and saying that, right? Because it does back up exactly what I'm saying. Because I do know a lot of people in finances because I was, I did that for a lot. So I appreciate it. It's just like,
they don't want you to learn anything on your own.
No.
They just want you to just follow their advice. They
That's
never
right.
look at none of the guys that I worked with. Nobody ever reviews anybody's investment until the client calls and says, hey, can I have an annual review?
Yep.
It was such a scam. I felt guilty at work. I had to quit.
Yeah, it's rough. And that's
Good
a
for you.
toxic.
My dad's neighbor quit for the same reason, Coach. He was talking to me about that stuff. So thanks for saying that, Green. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
toxic work environment if you're forced into it. And unfortunately, the medical care system's the same way, right? The pharmacists and all the people, they're pushing the products that they get a higher kickback on. So your doctor will give you a prescription of the kickbacks. And this is what started the whole, right, pill epidemic and all the
100%.
other stuff, the opioids, because they were all getting kickbacks. You sell this product and you'll get X amount back. So this is the world we live in. This is why I tell you guys every day, make sure, do your homework, investigate, right? There should never
Yeah.
be a problem with asking questions. There really shouldn't.
No one's
So,
going to take care of your money like you will. I
Absolutely.
promise you. There's not one person I worked with in 3 years that really cared about your money.
That's exactly right. That is absolutely 1,000,000%, right? And me on
Yeah.
my end, the reason why, I mean, obviously I care because you guys know who I am. But listen, if all of you forever lost money, you wouldn't be here anymore. Let's be honest, right? Eventually you just give up the ghost and be like, I'm done. I can't do it. That would be a terrible business model for me. They don't have to worry about that because regardless, you're going to continue to give them the money. They take the 1%, right? As long as they try to beat the S&P earnings, they don't care.
Oh yeah.
They don't
You
care.
get royalties. You get royalties every year as long
Yep.
as you keep your clients in those products.
Right. So it's tough. This is the world we live in, and it's tough. And I appreciate you voicing that because it doesn't just sound like me saying it, this guy's just talking out of his butt. No, we've got people in here. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have some individuals inside of this room that worked on Wall Street for 40 years on the stock market floor in this room, learning from us. So yes, this is also why a lot of you, right, have gone out and talked to these hedge fund managers or talked to these brokers and people that are running this. And they're like, you guys are doing what? How much are you making? It's unheard of, right? This is why the Wolf of Wall Street, I just laugh when I'm like, yeah, the money they made. We got people in here making more money than the Wolf of Wall Street, right? And this is a reality that we live in. The people in here have a real opportunity to change their lives, not scamming people, right? Selling them junk bonds and stuff, like real money doing real things inside of this small room. It's awesome. Thank you for speaking up. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, yes. Thank you.
Yes. Richard, go ahead. You got your hand up?
Yeah, I just want to confirm what she's saying. When I came back from Spain, I was managing the largest branch of Wells Fargo in Arizona, and we were big enough that we had a wealth department right in the building.
That's correct.
And of course, they're doing exactly what she said. They're selling only what the company wants them to sell. But what was ironic is when those markets crashed, the people wouldn't even answer the phone. There was a guy hiding under the desk because he didn't know how to answer. I mean, it was such a fraud.
That's great. And that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
we just saw the banks collapse a while back, right?
Oh yeah, well, it was bad.
Yeah, it's tough.
We were given scripts of what to say when people call upset about their money going down. They told us what to say to them.
That's crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. That's crazy.
That's what Saz and everyone was saying too. He's like, I can't help people. I'm not gonna do this anymore. He quit like $150,000 job because he just was sick and tired.
And you know what's the worst part of it? While they're not answering the phones, they're not moving your money out of disasters, right? They're told to leave it. Oh, it can rebound. So they are leaving it into a failed market, an absolute catastrophic events, and it's sitting there while they're not answering your phones. Because guess what? They're not answering your phones. They're not moving your cash, right? They're not. You don't have stop losses inside of that stuff. That's not happening. So it's just continuing. Yeah,
I asked Fidelity to move some money out of their managed fund into my managed fund.
Oh, I bet they fought you
and they made me write them a letter. I said, no, move my money.
Yeah.
They said, we need a letter confirming your wishes. I said, move my money. It's my money. Move it. I had to write them an email saying why I wanted to move it.
It's crazy.
Those are the two problems, Coach. The first is, of course, they're selling their products and people aren't making money.
Yep.
And then they aren't answering with things. But the other side of that problem is they're churning accounts also. It's like if they move, it's like, oh, okay, this one's now going to go this, because they're getting new commissions on the new one.
That's correct.
It's a scam. It's a total scam.
Yeah, it's just constantly make money. They don't care one way or the other, right? They're going to make their money. Just like, I mean, think about it. Webull, Robinhood, all these, freer accounts. Listen, they make money on every transaction we do. Every time we buy and sell, they make money. They don't care if the markets go up. They don't care if it goes down, right? If you have an issue, they really don't care because there's 4 million other people behind you that they have made money from. So that's why it's, oh, well, there was just nobody there to buy those. That's bullshit. Come on. But what are you going to do? Fight them and leave?
They don't lose money. They lose your money.
Yeah, you're going to fight and leave. They'll be like,
own.
they'll be like, so what? We got 10 million other people that just signed up tomorrow. Like nobody, it is what it is, unfortunately, and it's a bummer.
Hey, Coach.
Yes.
My analogy is, remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yep.
Where they drop off the car at the parking lot, the garage, Yeah, Fidelity and all these guys, they just take your car and drive it all over the place.
Right. See
and
what
bring
happens.
it back.
Yep. See what happens. So listen, not bashing all of them because it's not all the time, all of them. The great times they can ride it up and be like, look at what we did. But the bad times is rough. But again, honestly, it comes down to who you're trusting with that money. The person on the other side of the phone, I get stuff all the time from Chase Wealth Management. We will manage your money and we will. I'm like, hell no, you won't, right? I've been with Chase since I was a kid. It was the first account I opened. I think I was 16 or 17 or whatever it was. It was the first account I had. You got to be shitting me. I'm not trusting you with wealth management. Get the hell out of here. So you're going to do the same thing we're all talking about, putting me into some product of the week, right? That nobody really has an idea, ran by a kid that they hired who just came out of college with a paper degree that has no real experience in economics or anything, right? To get their degree or their certification, right? It was, what is it to get your exam? It's one exam, right? It's literally one exam to be a financial advisor, right? One exam.
Well, I had to take my 6 and my 63 and my life and health. And I mean, there's like 3 or 4 exams, but
depending
it took me
on the
under a
product.
year.
72. There's several.
Yeah.
7,
Depending on,
yeah.
but that's depending on the product you sell too, though, right?
Right.
Yep.
For sure, the 6 and the 63 to sell like the life insurance, variable annuities, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, which makes sense because it's a completely different product, and so that makes sense. But what I'm saying is, that's rough. So, how old were you when you worked there, Green?
I was 24, 25, and I had no clue what I was doing.
There it is. That is right. And I didn't want to say you had no clue, but 24,
They literally
25.
hired me because they said I had a nice presence in the room that people would listen to.
Yep, that means sell products too, because you probably had a good smile and were able to communicate to people, which means you can sell their product.
Yeah.
Right.
It was just,
Yep.
Coach,
walking into a room trying to impress
So
people.
did you guys
a
catch
young
that?
broker friend.
Did you
Coach, a
catch
young
that?
broker friend said he had 4 different groups of people, told him 4 different things. He made money on every one of the groups.
Right. So did you guys hear that? So Green was 24, 25, probably fresh out of certificates. They hired her with let's be honest, it's not like you've been in the market for decades at 24.
No.
Right? Like,
No,
I know
I
every
had
type
no
of,
idea I didn't even know what I was selling at first. Like it took me a year to figure out what I was even doing.
Right.
But you get schmoozed, like all the Putnam reps show up and all the American Funds reps show up and they take you on golf outings and wine and dine you and you have big parties. And then they say, hey, if you sell 10 of these a year, we'll give you $1,000 bonus.
That's right. That's right. So did everybody hear this? Isn't this exactly what I've been saying forever since I've been here? You're hearing it, right? Proof is in the pudding. You're hearing it literally from the mouth of somebody who did it, experienced it, lived it, and is exactly what I've been saying since the day I walked in the door. Yes?
Yep.
That's what I'm
Yes,
talking
Coach.
about. Yep.
And all that just to get like 10% a year.
Yep.
If that, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, way if that. Yeah, exactly. Again, they just have to be, if S&P hits 6%, they'll write a couple more covered calls right at the end of the quarter or whatever, make it look like, yeah, I made you 7.25%. Yay, and then we took 1%. Whoops. Anyways, This is exactly what I'm talking about, and I say it every day. So I'm just thankful when somebody speaks up who's actually lived the life, who did it, who was involved in it. So you guys can see it's not just me saying stuff up here on my little microphone again. This is the real deal, and I say it every day. It's 10:49. I think that's all the questions. I'm going to start to wrap up. Again, I know we kind of got off a little bit, but guess what? Why not get educated on the entire world while we're in here, while you're getting educated in the stock market, while you're making money doing what we're doing? Of course, results not guaranteed, but why not get more education and wisdom while you're in the room? Because we have 500 people in here and thousands on our server. Why not learn from each other? You guys are hearing straight from the people that are doing exactly what we're talking about. This is why a community is helpful. We have people in all walks of life. Speaking of community, when I get offline, if you guys will do me a huge favor, I posted in the membership lounge this morning. I know this is off topic, but it's because I have no other way to do my homework. I posted a link. Where is it? To a new place we're looking at for vacation. I know this is kind of a weird thing, but guess what? You're my family. Who else am I going to ask about it? Oh, here it is. It's Kahala Resort. Copy. All right, I just pasted it in the membership lounge. Do me a favor, if you know anything about it, if you know what island, where it's at, is it nice, is it not? Should we avoid it? Is it crime-ridden? Is it stuff to do? I don't know. I have no idea. I've never been to Hawaii.
Coach, what's the name? Because I can research that top to bottom.
Kahala Resort. I just posted it in the membership lounge. Somebody this morning said they put in phones and internet.
I'll keep you posted.
Okay, thank you. But anyways, all right, I'm out of here. I want to
What's your budget?
It's pretty high.
The Ritz-Carlton in Maui. Ritz-Carlton in Maui.
Oh, you know what? I think
the most unbelievable property in the world.
Is it? Okay. I'll write that down.
Or Kanapali Ali.
Oh, the Kahala.
I'll check it out. Okay, real quick.
Coach, been there.
Okay, good.
Beautiful.
Okay.
On a tighter budget, Motel 6 in Kauai. No, I'm only kidding.
You guys.
Going flip style. Flip vacation, y'all.
The plane tickets just to get there, I think, are costing us $16,000. So I think it's just the plane tickets. Okay. Real quick, I want to thank all my moderators because, we're going first class. I'm not flying for 20 hours or whatever the hell it is, sitting in coach. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. No way.
You're taking 10 people? That's a 16 grand. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's just 2 people round trip from Virginia to Hawaii. Yep. Yeah, listen, I took Coach to Thailand, which was 16 hours for one of them and 18 the other. I will never do that again. I will never do that again. It's first class or no
way.
bueno. It was horrible.
At least
Okay.
business class.
Yeah, if they don't have first business for sure, but otherwise, yeah. Okay. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you to Bruno, Carter, Don, Paul at the beach, Miranda, unhappily housewife, Eric's Moto, DT, the female trucker, Luke Sidewalker, Jimmy Brady, David, Mark, Nate, Ted, and Mark McSee. Love your faces. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate all of you for being here again. You guys are awesome. Don't forget, thank you, Paula, for those roses. If you guys use the code SPRING500 when you sign up for any of our VIP memberships, you can take $500 off. Right now, that sale is about to expire. So use the code SPRING500 to get $500 off your first year of any of our VIP memberships. Thank you again to all of our military family, anybody that's serving or that has served. Thank you so much. We honor and respect you every single day here at American Dream Trading. Thank you to all of our first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and everybody with me. All my truck drivers around the world. There it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Have a great day.
All right, man. You guys are awesome.
Look whose hands is up, Coach.
Bruno, go ahead. You got your hand up.
Yeah, I just want to say we have workshop class tonight, trading psychologies. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yes.
Spent a lot of time putting into these slides.
Good.
So if you're around tonight, 4:30 Eastern, if you haven't, sign up for included with VIP green. So yeah, we'll see everybody at 4:30, and bring your pads and your pens and all that stuff to take notes because it's going to be great.
Yeah, that's going to be
we can talk about it on the aftermarket when it's over.
Absolutely. That's going to be a good one. So if you guys are VIP members, that is 100% free for you. So make sure you guys check that out. That will be tonight. Is it at 4:30 Eastern, Bruno?
That is correct.
All right, 4:30 Eastern. It's exactly 1 hour. If it runs over, we might have a part 2 for it. We could run into part 2 next month. So we'll keep it tight to that hour. That way you guys know exactly how long to be in there. And then, of course, we will edit, record, and upload for those of you that have to miss the class. But if you have not signed up for it yet, it is free for all of you in the VIP. Use that Spring 500. Thank you guys again. Another amazing day. I hope you guys either learned something or you made some money. It'd be great if you did both. If not, let's just continue to learn and get better and better and better. Do me a favor, moderators, today. Please have somebody read off the profits and loss. I think that helps people. It kind of keeps you in line of what's going on and what's happening. And then I'm going to leave you this little nugget as I leave out the door. ACON, ACON, small float at 7 million. It's got 48 million volume. Average volume is 1.4 million. So it's 30 times normal volume right now. It's blasting to the moon. ACON, enjoy yourselves. I'm out. Love your faces. Have a great day.
Have a groovy day, Coach.
You guys want to hear something funny? You know how you always get